like I say, it was really actually when the Holocaust supposedly happened or whatever, it was somebody who thought that the world had thousands of guns or that the world had thousands of bullets, not understanding that I was the inventor of everything and I only had like 1,000 bullets. World War One, World War Two, there were only 1,000 bullets in all of the world, or maybe 12,000 bullets in all the world, and each one was only made at one of three factories or two factories. And every bullet was accounted for between World War One and World War Two. So someone in present day or more modern day didn't really understand that that bullet manufacturers weren't actually all that common in the past. There are probably more bullet manufacturers nowadays than, and actually probably not, because very quickly every bullet manufacturer was identified and accounted for between World War One and World War Two. Every bullet. Bullets weren't just made anywhere. They're only made in one of three or four places around the world. So, and this was known before World War One and after World War Two. So, anyway, somebody didn't know that every country kept track of its bullets and its bullet manufacturers between World War One and World War Two and present day. So, anyway, and there's a lot of things that someone didn't really understand. Now they may have, like there weren't that many bullets or guns ever made. I mean, nowadays there's probably more enough. I think they started making guns by the thousands, but not really though. I mean, I'm pretty sure every gun was practically accounted for. So anyway, someone really didn't understand. I mean, present day there might be a lot more guns nowadays, but and plus guns were taken away like 2 or 3 times. Like they swept the world 2 or 3 times, making sure that people couldn't shoot other people. So anyway, like 3 or 4 of the peace accords. That's also why they're on the videos, because it shows that they gave up. Those countries gave up their guns, all of them. They went door to door. It was a massive effort. They had no problem. They're like, we don't need weapons. So anyway, someone in present day didn't really understand that the world didn't want to have any death in it. The world didn't want to have any mass shootings in it, and didn't really have a problem getting rid of the weapons. So anyway, like I say, it was a more of a present day, or someone thought that the world population was always high, not really realizing that the world population was actually really low. There was only 60 humans originally, and then more were reproduced or made or whatever over the years. So, and the world population was steadily increasing this whole entire time. So, or something like that. So, until famine or hunger cut it back. And we've been working on condoms and birth control this entire time. So, from Germany to America to Russia to China. So, anyway, the world population was working together in the way distant past and working together in the present. The only time when the world population wasn't working together was with the Aborigines, because there was this whole problem of if we got too close to them, they would die. And nobody figured that out until we figured out about diseases. So, and then there were protocols and safeties to make sure that their Aborigines wouldn't die. So, and that was Britain and some other people. So anyway, someone in present day didn't really understand that all this was going on. They went to school at Harvard. They were in the system. They didn't really realize that they were a product of everything that I was doing and the world was doing long before they were doing it, before they existed. And then they start thinking things, not understanding that humanity was underneath its real creator. Then in fact I was visiting the earth to be with my people. So anyway, someone didn't really realize this, or someone didn't fully understand that, you know, my Lancashire boilers, my metal mines, it wasn't Hitler, it was for humanity, for me, for the world. They thought that they could say Carnegie this, Carnegie that. They didn't really understand that Carnegie was part of a board of like 12 or 36 people. they didn't really realize that Howard Hughes was just developing my aircraft for the world. So, or the fastest aircraft. He was just actually a test pilot. So, his father did some, anyway, whatever. There's so much propaganda and so much just fake lies, it's not even funny. So anyway, and someone doesn't understand that the world spends hundreds of years investigating every shooting, everything. So, anyway, some children didn't really realize, like I said, it's like Harvard school kids or some people that don't really understand what's going on or who I am or who I was. They saw Brian, they saw a child. They didn't really realize, or they heard of Lucifer or the world ruler, but didn't know who he was and or what he looked like. Some people in North Korea knew what I looked like. They found that out. Like I said, they found out a lot of stuff. They found out more than enough evidence. They know. And now they're scared to death, I guess. Anyway, because it's like, well, it is true. It's like, well, I don't know. They told you. I tried to tell you. Other people tried to tell you. Yeah, people have been trying to tell them. Even other races. So, yeah. But, they're powerful. And they are pretty powerful. But they're not that powerful. It's like, well, I created humanity. And humanity eventually figures this out every time. And I have 9 other races, or had 9 other races, and they figured this out too. So, I mean, like, I don't know. These people are like, well, we'll just get to the end or whatever. It's like, you'll live 100 billion years? It's possible. Anything's possible. And we'll just kill everyone? Or just kill me? Or just send a computer after me? It's like, well, not a lot I can do now. Anyway, but like I say, I should be dead. But that was their plan. They were going to torture me and kill me. Or put me in a coma. Or something. And it's like, well, other people didn't agree. What can I say? Anyway, I don't really know. Like I say, they they really had no idea. Like, they just saw Brian and it was actually them that actually kind of helped me change my name or something like that. They actually thought that they created me or they had something. It's like, well, actually, no, you just really pissed off everyone. And I don't mean the hacker group. I mean the whole human race and 9 other races. You upset them. So, I mean, I don't really know what happens to them. I just know that they tried to kill me and they tried to lobotomize me and lock me up, and they thought I was just one person. What's wrong with that? Well, I'm not just one person. So, anyway, they even thought that they made me think what I'm saying, or that it's like, you're just going to feel crazy. So, anyway, yeah, I don't really know what to say about them. Like, I know everything that's been going on in the world for quite a long time, and I was leading the world in humanity, and actually, what they did was they made me have to make laws, really, is what they did. So, we didn't really need laws before they came along. So, anyway, the mess that they caused made me have to make some laws. And they got a lot of people locked up in jail. Like I said, they're basically a Harvard law group or some kids or something. Anyway, they saw some things, but I don't really know what to say about them, because I don't... if they talked to me, they would understand. So, but I don't know.